Okay.
Testing. Testing.
Yes.
January 3rd, 2025, Lumberton Township Committee Reorganization Meeting of the Township of Lumberton is called to order. Everyone, please rise for the flag salute. Flag, United States of America, to the republic, which stands, nation, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Notice of time and date for this meeting was sent to the Burlington County Times and Courier Post newspapers as a legal notice and sunshine notice in compliance with the Open Public Meetings Law on December 10, 2024, posted on the Township webpage and bulletin board in the municipal building. All of the above-mentioned postings and filings were fulfilled on or before the 31st day of December 2024. I request that you please silence all cell phones to alleviate disruption of the meeting. The first order of business would be the oath of office to the newly elected committee members. Certificate of Election, Board of County Canvassers of Burlington County, New Jersey. The said board do determine that an election held in the said county on the 5th day of November in the year of our Lord 2024, Grant Robinson of Lumberton Township was duly elected to the office of Township Committee Member, Lumberton Township Committee. Said documentation was sworn on the 25th day of 2024. I would now like to call down Mr. Committeeman Robinson and call up Assemblywoman Andrea Katz to administer the oath.
I'd like to thank Assemblywoman Katz for taking time out to administer the oath nice and slowly for somebody like me. I want to thank my family for showing up, my wife Marguerite, and my brother Greg, and my sister Gigi, and my nephew Lamont, and my daughter Dana. Thank you.
Thank you. The next certificate of election, Board of County Canvassers, Burlington County, New Jersey. The said board do determine that an election held in the said county on the 5th day of November in the year of our Lord 2024, Amanda Smith of Lumberton Township was duly elected to the office of Township Committee Member, Lumberton Township Committee, and said acknowledgement was noted on the 25th day of November in the year 2024. And at this time, I'd like to call down Committeewoman Amanda Smith and again call up Assemblywoman Andrea Katz for oath. Thank you. Pictures, right? You don't need me in pictures. Amanda Smith. I, Amanda Smith, do solemnly swear. Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution. That I will support the Constitution of the United States. Of the state of New Jersey, and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the government established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people, and do further solemnly swear that I will faithfully, impartially, perform all the duties of the office of Lumberton Twp, according to the best of my ability. Thank you.
Sure.
No, that's okay.
We'll now begin with a roll call. Committeeman Benson.
Here.
Committeewoman Fay.
Here.
Committeewoman LaPlaca.
Here.
Committeeman Robinson.
Here.
Committeewoman Smith.
Here.
Thank you. Professionals present, Meredith Recalfi, Township Administrator QPA, Tara Kruger, CFO, and many, many titles, and myself, Bobby Quinn, Township Clerk. I would now request a nomination for mayor for the Lumberton Township Committee.
Bobby, I nominate Gino LaPlaca.
Second.
Thank you. And we'll have a roll call, or a poll vote, excuse me. Committeeman Benson,
Yes.
Committeewoman Fay,
Yes.
Committeewoman LaPlaca,
Yes.
Committeeman Robinson,
Yes.
and Committeewoman Smith.
Yes.
Thank you. I'd like to call Mayor LaPlaca down and call up Assemblywoman Katz for the oath of office. Thank you.
Yeah.
I would now request a nomination for Deputy Mayor for the Lumberton Township Committee.
I nominate Lori Fay.
I second.
Thank you. Committeeman Benson,
Yes.
Committeewoman Fay,
Yes.
Mayor LaPlaca,
Yes.
Committeeman Robinson,
Yes.
and Committeewoman Smith.
Yes.
Thank you. I'd like to call down Deputy Mayor Lori Fay and call up Assemblywoman Katz once again. Thank you so much.
Thank you. How are you? Good. Thank you.
So hopefully, Assemblywoman Katz is able to stay with us for the audaciously ginormous grazing board that Bobby ordered for everyone in the back room. If you haven't seen it, it's literally the size of the entire table. But just in case she has other engagements tonight, I want to make sure that I thanked her for joining us this evening and swearing us all in and making Lumberton a part of her very busy schedule this week, and also for her zealous advocacy for Lumberton Township in Trenton, particularly when it comes to our children and school funding. Were it not for Assemblywoman Katz's efforts, our schools here in Lumberton would have suffered incredibly severe cuts that would have led to cuts in staff, cuts in services, and an absolute deterioration in the quality of education for our children. And it's only because we have her in Trenton fighting for us that our schools were not forced to make the worst decisions that they thought they had to make this year. So we thank you as always for fighting for us. We know you have many fights of your own ahead of you this year, and Lumberton is behind you 100%. So thank you so much for being here. Deputy Mayor, do you have any words you want to share before we begin regular business? So now before we begin regular business, we actually have a special presentation this evening. We'll be swearing in the newest member of the Lumberton Police Department. So I invite Officer Duffield to come on down along with his family to be sworn in. Now moving on to regular business. Bobby, please read the title of the ordinance.
Yes, ordinance 2025-01, calendar year 2025 model ordinance to exceed the municipal budget appropriation limits and to establish a cap bank NJSA 40A:4-45.14.
Thank you, Bobby. Do I have a motion to introduce ordinance 2025-01?
Motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Bobby, roll call, please.
Committeeman Benson. Deputy Mayor Fay.
Yes.
Mayor LaPlaca.
Yes.
Committeeman Robinson.
Yes.
Committeewoman Smith.
Yes.
Thank you.
Second reading and public hearing for that ordinance will be held on January 16th, 2025. We now move on to our consent agenda resolutions. Does anyone wish to remove any items from the consent agenda? All right, hearing none. Bobby, please read the title of each resolution.
Yes, Resolution 2025-01, appointing mayor and deputy mayor. Resolution 2025-02, making various township official and board appointments. Resolution 2025-03, setting annual meetings of the Lumberton Township Committee. Resolution 2025-04, delegating administrative duties and powers over municipal departments to standing committees of the governing body. Resolution 2025-05, making various professional appointments. Resolution 2025-06, appointing an animal control officer for the Township of Lumberton. Resolution 2025-07, authorizing the assessment of a $100 fee for duplicate tax sales certificates. Resolution 2025-08, fixing the rate of interest to be charged on delinquent taxes of assessments. Resolution 2025-09, appointing a tax search officer and a municipal improvement search officer. Resolution 2025-10, determining the rate for services provided to strays by North Star Vets Animal Hospital. Resolution 2025-11, authorizing a 10-day grace period on quarterly tax payments. Resolution 2025-12, designating the official newspapers for the Township of Lumberton. Resolution 2025-13, authorizing the tax assessor for the authority to file tax appeals and tax complaints. Resolution 2025-14, setting fee schedules for the Township of Lumberton. Resolution 2025-15, authorizing state contract and county contract use for purchases for the year 2025. Resolution 2025-16, appointing a public agency compliance officer. Resolution 2025-17, authorizing off-duty security-related and/or traffic control services by police personnel. Resolution 2025-18, appointing fund commissioner for the Burlington County Municipal Joint Insurance Fund. Resolution 2025-19, appointing a risk management consultant for the Burlington County Municipal Joint Insurance Fund. Resolution 2025-20, appointing a risk management consultant for the Burlco Municipal Excess Liability Joint Insurance Fund. Resolution 2025-21, authorizing a service charge for collection of delinquent sewer accounts. Resolution 2025-22, providing for the disposition of overpayment of taxes. Resolution 2025-23, adopting a cash management plan. Resolution 2025-24, authorizing the tax collector to cancel certain tax balances. Resolution 2025-25, setting mileage reimbursement rate. Resolution 2025-26, authorizing participation in the Burlington County Shared Services Forum. Resolution 2025-27, naming financial depositories. Resolution 2025-28, appointing hazardous mitigation committee. Resolution 2025-29, appointing crossing guards for the Township of Lumberton for the year 2025. Resolution 2025-30, recognizing the official open public records request form adopted by the Township Clerk as the custodian of records. Resolution 2025-31, establishing a Memorial Day Committee for Lumberton Township. Resolution 2025-32, recognizing Pastor Eric Jarvis and Reverend Fernando Downs as the Lumberton Police Fire Department chaplains. Resolution 2025-33, authorizing a 2025 temporary budget pursuant to NJSA 40A:4-19. Resolution 2025-34, appointing a fund commissioner for the Southern New Jersey Regional Employee Benefits Fund. Resolution 2025-35, identifying recognized Lumberton sports organizations. Resolution 2025-36, appointment to the Ad Hoc Flood Advisory Committee. Resolution 2025-37, approving the waiving of the claimant certification as allowable in certain circumstances pursuant to NJSA 5:30-9A.6C and NJAC 5:31-4.1. Resolution 2025-38, Municipal Joint Insurance Fund Resolution appointing Safety Coordinator Vicki Freeman. Resolution 2025-39, Municipal Joint Insurance Fund Resolution appointing Claims Coordinator Kerry Gregory and Brett Solomon. Resolution 2025-40, Contact Person for the Employment Practices Liability Attorney Consultation Service, Burlington County Municipal Joint Insurance Fund. Resolution 2025-41, approval to submit a grant and execute a grant contract with the New Jersey Department of Transportation for the Ayerstown Road Improvements Project. Resolution 2025-42, authorizing the tax collector to adjust an account pursuant to the totally disabled veteran exemption, Block 19.43, Lot 12, 100 Rambling Road. And finally, Resolution 2025-43, authorizing the Township of Lumberton to apply for and obtain a grant from the New Jersey Department of Community Affairs for improvements to the Country Village basketball court.
Well, while we all give Bobby a moment to take a breath, or 12. Do I have a motion to approve resolutions 2025-001 through 2025-043?
Yes, I motion to approve resolutions 2025-01 through 2025-043.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Benson.
Thank you. Do any committee members have any questions or comments on any of the consent agenda resolutions? All right, hearing none. Bobby, roll call, please.
Committeeman Benson,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Fay,
Yes, except I abstain from 2025-002 and 2025-036.
thank you. Mayor LaPlaca,
Abstain from 2025-005, 2025-019, 2025-020, and 2025-036, but yes on the rest.
thank you. Committeeman Robinson
Yes.
and Committeewoman Smith.
Yes.
Thank you.
I would now like to open the meeting for public comment. If you would like to address the committee this evening, please step forward to the microphone and begin by saying your name and address for the record. Yeah. Oh, wow. Thank you, Lewis, and Happy New Year. Don't move just yet, because I know your first question was about an Ayerstown Road project. So are you referring to an Ayerstown Road project or a development project on Ayerstown Road? A road project? Yeah, I know we do have a proposal into DOT to get a grant to work on Ayerstown Road. I don't know much more about than that, other than I literally got the notification maybe yesterday from DOT that our application had been approved. So maybe more to come on that. Obviously, the county did a lot of work on Ayerstown Road, I guess, last year, which we're very grateful for. And your second question, I unfortunately did not hear right. So your second question was about what? Come back to the microphone, Louis, so we can hear you. Thank you. Oh, okay. Okay. Um, Bobby, is there anything to expound upon on the disabled veteran exemption that we granted for 100 Rambling Road? Or
Under the state,
go
of-
ahead.
sorry.
Uh, Go ahead, Meredith.
Under the state of New Jersey, if you're a total disabled vet, you can apply to the tax assessor to be exempt from your taxes. So you have to submit all the required paperwork. It was submitted to Dennis DeClerc, the tax assessor, who made the recommendation for the resolution.
thank you. Thank you always for coming out, Louis. We appreciate you. Any other members of the public wish to come up and speak this evening? All right. Seeing none, I now close the public comment portion of the meeting and move on to committee comments, beginning with Committeeman Benson.
Yeah, I'd just like to congratulate everyone for the new appointments to the committee and hope that the good positive work that we led for year 2024 continues in 2025. There's a passion for this town, and I really see it, and I really enjoy being part of this committee. And I just want that passion to leak over to all my committee members. And I definitely would like to thank all the members, committee members, and the residents for their support during my time as mayor. And although the faces change, we will not change. Thank you.
Thank you. Committeeman Robinson.
Yes, just want you all to know I'm going to support you all in taking this committee to the next level. And I look forward to working with each and every one of you. Serving the people of our community is something I'm dedicated to, passionate about, and humble about. As a result, I am determined to achieve results. I'm sure we have the ability to do so. We just have to be smart in our planning and our prioritizing and streetwise in our actions. My eyes will remain focused on the goals we agree upon together. My ears will be open to all voices in our community, and my heart committed to the people of our township. Thank you.
Thank you. Committeewoman Smith.
Good evening, everyone. This experience has undoubtedly been one of the most challenging yet rewarding moments I've experienced thus far. As it stands, it appears a new person simply isn't fulfilling a title of town council. However, knowing the footwork it took to get here is nothing but humbling, from knocking on hundreds of doors, literally, annoying nearly half the town by interrupting dinner, as myself, alone with my son in tow, Mayor Gina LaPlaca, coming to doors with me. I've developed lifelong relationships with my neighbors at their doorsteps. As I stand before everyone today, this evening, preparing to embark on this journey as committeewoman, for the next 3 years, I promise to listen and be as transparent as possible. I want to start with a message to say thank you to my neighbors. I thank you for putting your faith and your trust in me for the betterment of our hometown. I thank you for allowing me to be vulnerable at your very doorsteps, as this is a new endeavor for me. Taking the time to discuss extremely difficult topics. I thank you for giving me the opportunity to step up as a civil servant and be your voice. Thank you to everyone in the organization, Miss Bobby, for helping everybody so much. I want to thank parents for welcoming me with open arms. I look forward to working with you. I also want to take a moment to thank former Deputy Mayor Hatfield and former Committeeman Rodriguez and voice how appreciative I am for maintaining civility and dignity while we were campaigning as opponents. That really meant a lot to me. Deputy Mayor, I thank you for also mentoring me and allowing me to shadow you for the last several months. I'm excited to work with you. I want to thank Assemblywoman Andrea Katz for devoting your precious time and affording me the courtesy to perform my oath of office this evening. I want to thank Mayor Gina LaPlaca for your knowledge, your time, and your resources, which made it possible to stand before you in this capacity this evening. Your unwavering support kept a lit path for me throughout this journey, and I'm honored for your guidance. Last but not least, I want to thank my family for your belief in me. It has been nothing but empowering. Your loyalty is profound, and I'm filled with immense gratitude for your support. Thank you, everyone. Truly. Thank you.
Deputy Mayor Fay.
Again, just thanks to everyone for being here tonight. And thanks for my family's support being. How about now? Excellent. Yeah. How about now?
Did we get quiet all of a sudden?
I did. Can you hear me now?
You're just so soft-spoken, that's what it is.
All right, you can definitely hear me now? Okay, thank you. So again, thanks everyone for being here tonight. It's wonderful to see so many faces and support. Thanks to my family. Again, thanks to Assemblywoman Katz for delivering our oath of offices. I used to be able to say that I was the newest committee member, but tonight I would like to officially congratulate and welcome our new Committeewoman Smith and Committeeman Grant. I look forward to working with you both. While I'm giving thanks, I would just like to, as always, just say how much I appreciate and am looking forward to continuing to work with all of our professionals that just keep our town afloat, police, fire, public works, and looking forward again to work with Meredith and Bobby, who take the time to answer my so many questions. I appreciate all of you. This is actually my last year of my first term. And coming to this day, I reflected back to when I first ran for office. And it was funny because when I first ran for office, I, just like Committeewoman Smith, was knocking on doors with Mayor LaPlaca. And actually, it was Committeewoman Smith who was there for me and supported me when I first ran. And it's just nice to see full circle. We're on the dais together. Yeah.
It's awesome.
And naturally people, you know, when you're knocking on doors, naturally people always ask, why are you running? And I was able to reflect back on that for today. And my reason for running and for serving on this committee remains as strong as it was then as it is today. I'm just so thankful and grateful to be able to give back to a town that gave me so much. I've been in Lumberton for about 14 years, and when I moved here, I was a single mom raising 3 little kids. And moving to Lumberton, it was like a safe haven for me, and it gave me a place to raise my children in safety. And I'm just so thankful to this town. There are so many things that I took for granted, all the things that happen in the town, everything that runs in the town. You just think that it happens automatically, but it's the tremendous amount of dedication, work of all of the professionals, many of them here tonight. Our police are standing here tonight. I saw our fire chief here. It's all their dedication that keeps our town running the way it does. Now, years later, I'm remarried, and we blended families, and we were able to blend our families and raise them again in a town that gave us safe haven. Now we're empty nesters. And so now I'm just looking forward to continuing with the work that we've done with our previous administration, our former mayor, and our current mayor, Mayor LaPlaca. I just look forward to working with everybody on the committee. And I would just like to thank everyone on the committee for entrusting me to serve you as deputy mayor for this year. And I just thank you all for being here.
My thanks again to Assemblywoman Katz for joining us tonight, to all of our incredible township employees who make everything that we do possible, and for ensuring that our reorg meeting, every event, really everything that goes on in this building runs smoothly. I'm entering my 5th year on committee, and I've never lost a moment's sleep wondering if things in the township were running okay because of the great people that we have here every day serving all of us. So I'm grateful for that. Quick little personal shout out to Ruhan Shah. How are you? Everyone knows Ruhan, I think, in Lumberton. My first year as mayor, I had the great privilege of giving him the Mayor's Award for Community Service for his efforts in creating Ruhan's Rally food drive during the COVID pandemic. And a little special place in my heart, he was recently accepted early decision to the University of Pennsylvania. So he's going to be making all of us very proud in the Ivy League next year. So congratulations to you, and thank you for being part of our night tonight. For the past 5 Januaries, I've had the privilege of sitting on this dais and addressing all of you. And each year it feels like we've just been through a war, and we all sit here with a combination of exhilaration and relief as we express our hopes and prayers for a better year and smoother sailing. But what I've learned, and I think everyone who dedicates themselves to public service has learned, whether as a professional, a volunteer, or as elected official, is that there is no such thing as smooth sailing when you're in the service of the public. No doubt we signed on for this, welcoming the challenges as much as the benefits. But it cannot be left unsaid that the challenges we face seem to become more volatile and unpredictable with each passing year. When the ugliness and turmoil of the outside world, the forces in Washington and Trenton, and even our local politics seem too much to bear, the best thing we can do is focus on our families, our community, and make sure that we have the best possible team around us. Winning campaigns in Lumberton is never easy, but no matter what the haters or the mudslingers or the many outside interests try to do to influence our elections, the voters of Lumberton have shown themselves to be smarter than that. They, and only they, know what is best for our town. And over the last 5 years, in my humble opinion, they have continued to make the right choice, and I could not be prouder of the team assembled around me tonight. Deputy Mayor Fay, your constant positivity and calming presence have been the hallmark of your first 2 years on committee. You are a zealous advocate for our residents, a guardian of our tax dollars, a strong voice for openness and communication. Thanks in large part to Deputy Mayor Fay's efforts, I am proud to say that this year, Lumberton is entering a new era of transparency. Not only is tonight's meeting being live streamed on YouTube, but going forward, all Township Committee meetings will be recorded and posted on our website for the public to access anytime at their convenience. I've lost count of how many times I've said that I wish more people would attend our meetings in person. But the reality is that government has a responsibility to meet our citizens where they are and to make sure that the business we transact on their behalf is as accessible as possible. I am greatly looking forward to having Lori as part of our leadership team this year. I know we're going to do great things together. My running mate, Committeeman Benson. Anyone who knows you're a big teddy bear with an even bigger heart. And there is no doubt that you have genuine love in your heart for the residents of Lumberton. I'll never know how you balance all the things on your plate with your time on this committee, including 2 terms as mayor. But I thank you as always for your continued service to our community. Committeeman Robinson, or should I say Colonel Robinson. He's very humble about himself this evening, but Committeeman Robinson is an accomplished attorney, Iraq War veteran, Bronze Star recipient, and recipient of the New Jersey Distinguished Service Medal. And that's just the first 3 lines of his resume. It goes on from there. Grant may just be the most credentialed person ever to sit on this body, and I am so thrilled that he chose to step up this year and join the committee. I thank you for your lifetime of service and for your willingness to continue that service on behalf of Lumberton Township. Last but not least, the hardest working woman in show business, Committeewoman Smith. Amanda may be the first person in my entire career who I've ever taken door knocking as a first-time candidate, and almost everyone already knew who she was. You're a career woman, an incredible mom, and one of the warmest and kindest people I've ever met. I'm not sure that you ever sleep. You're going to get even less of it now. But hopefully it's worth it to you and your family. Lumberton is lucky to have you. Anytime I've been called upon to give a campaign speech, whether for myself or for someone else, I've often said that when someone runs for office, their family runs with them. That has never been more true than our current climate. To my husband, Jason, who has supported every single one of my campaigns for public office, even when he thought I was insane to do it. I thank you for your guidance and tireless advocacy. A lifelong public servant in his own right, Jason apparently got bit by the bug himself, and next week will be sworn as the newest member of the RV School Board. So congratulations, Jason. I already know you're going to give them hell. To my stepson, Nick, my door knocking buddy, my campaign strategist, who had just defeated me in our fantasy football championship. I have to shout him out for that. Producer of many campaign videos on my behalf, even if the best ones will never see the light of day for reasons that are best left off the record. You're one of my biggest inspirations, and I appreciate you more than you know. My baby Jack, who isn't such a baby anymore. The last time I was sworn in as mayor, you were in my belly, and now you're practically a full-fledged person. Whenever times get tough, I wonder why I keep doing what I'm doing. I think about the world I want to leave for you and the place I hope you have in it. My dad, who is living his best life right now on a Viking cruise in Spain, and hopefully able to access the YouTube link I sent him. Your constant support of my education, my aspirations, and my goals is why I can sit up here today. I thank each and every single one of you who's here tonight or watching online. I truly believe that 2025 is going to bring great things to Lumberton, and it's a continuing privilege to be here with all of you. God bless you all, and God bless Lumberton. Bobby, caucus agenda.
Yes, the regular Township Committee meeting will be scheduled next for January 16, 2025 at 7 p.m. here in the courtroom. Thank you.
Thank you, Bobby. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. All in favor? Thank you, and congratulations, everyone. Happy New Year.